like now we don't know who you are. We know you as
we know
this
you as
gangster.
this fucking gangster who stomped out that dude for telling Joe Pesci to get his fucking shoebox.
That's right. Your fucking shoebox.
They stomped him the fuck out.
No more shoebox, Vinny.
No.
But no, that's one thing. And then when I saw Punch Drunk Love for the first time, that just absolutely blew my mind.
Yeah.
Not only that, like Adam Sandler stayed up there for acting wise with Philip Seymour Hoffman that's in it.
Oh yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. That motherfucker, man.
Something else.
He's dead.
R.I.P.
But still, his acting skills.
It goes on.
Oh yeah, he's gifted, man.
And I'm gonna tell you what, and you guys probably don't know anything about this, or maybe you do. I don't know. All right, so there's been several Capote films.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, no one. His Capote is amazing.
His Capote is on fucking point.
Yeah, it's
it's almost terrifying.
Yeah,
it's terrifying how into the roles he gets. Even from the smallest, most irrelevant role, like those Hunger Games movies, for example. He's not like a real.
He became a bigger character, but then he died.
Well, not even so much that, but it's a role that you wouldn't really think twice about, but watching him, he's like, is it the drugs?
Yeah. He was like, why are you so good?
Or why do you do this?
My first time ever seeing him, though, was in a movie called Along Came Polly.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Oh, dude.
He had me dying.
In the basketball scene.
Dude.
Jesus Christ.
Haymaker.
Raindrops.
Dude, when he walked up to Ben Stiller, it was like, we have to leave. And he was like, why? He's like, I sharted. He's like, what is that? He's like, I tried to fart and a little shit came out. Dude, I fucking lost it. He was great, man. Those little roles, he just mastered the technique of being able to delve into each part.
And at first, I wasn't sure if I could. Did we lose it?
No, we're not losing it.
At first, I wasn't sure if I cared for him.
Yeah.
But like the first film I think I seen him in was like Twister.
He's a bit of an acquired taste depending on which film you start out with.
Yep.
But as you
progress and watch more of him, though,
you realize that dude's got a gift. He's,
to be honest with you, he's like one of the best Mission Impossible villains.
Yeah.
Keep up with it. I'll keep up with him.
He was the third one. He was the villain in the third one.
Yeah, I'm gonna save all those, and I'm gonna download every single one of them and watch them all end to end, back to back. I will do that with the new James Bond too. I haven't gotten into him. I didn't like him until I seen him. What's the actor's name from James Bond?
The main guy, Daniel Craig.
Okay, yeah, him. I seen him in other movies, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to check out the new James Bond.
The latest one, what was the latest one called? Was that That wasn't Skyfall, was it?
That was
the one after Skyfall.
It's
Scepter.
Spectre, yep.
See,
that one's not good.
I never
really like it. I didn't personally like it.
I never really got into the James Bond flicks, I hear really good things about the Daniel Craig ones and all that, but
they're good. Even the older ones are good, man. You got Sean Connery, Connery playing one.
Sean Connery. But what's his name?
Shuck it, Trebek.
Who's the fucking guy who did after Sean Connery?
I don't know.
Was it in the 90s you're talking about?
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan?
Pierce Brosnan makes me want to stab my fucking testicles. I can't stand that motherfucker, man. Any movie he's in, I just... just imagine if it was like Lord of the Rings, but Pierce Brosnan's going to be in it.
I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah, he could ruin anything. He could ruin your fucking birthday.
It's like American Gangster. It's like American Gangster, and he plays Denzel's part.
Oh my god, he's Bumpy Johnson. It's just like, Jesus
Christ. He pissed me off.
It's like,
sorry, but this
you're at a bar and it's like, is that fucking Pierce Brosnan?
You smash him.
Anybody want to leave?
Oh man, this bar sucks now.
But I'm gonna tell you what, at all those movies where people get outside the role, and I know that many people don't agree with me, but that 1 hour photo.
Okay.
Robin Williams and 1 hour photo.
Yeah, man, creep me the fuck out.
Or even what was? Yeah, dude, I'm telling you that shit.
Well, he did that one. He also did Insomnia.
Insomnia was good too. Insomnia with Al Pacino was really good.
Yeah.
But man, he played the creepy role a little too well.
And that's the thing that gets me about him. It's almost like, is this really him, or is he acting, or is this him?
Yeah, right. No, I feel like that's.
Yeah.
He had the whole clinical depression going for him, but
that probably played a role. Probably definitely played a part into being as kind of sadistic and
Oh yeah.
disturbing that he was in that movie. That's another good one. I'm glad
Julia brought up Boogie Nights.
Yeah, I was gonna touch
with
on
Mark
that.
Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Right? Boogie Nights, is that the one I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is she saying? Like for the cult classics?
Cult classics.
Yeah.
I was maybe.
Yeah, I think
Possibly.
so. Or maybe somebody getting outside of their role.
I mean, William H Macy was in it, but he's done weird roles like that before.
Yeah, he's
a
he doesn't
different
really
kind of actor.
he doesn't really have an element.
I tell you what,
he's good.
you know what, Mark Wahlberg. I'm gonna tell you, he's one of my favorite fucking actors. And you know,
it took me a second for him to grow on me, man.
See, and that's kind of how it was for like with his first movie, he played some kind of a psychopath.
Yeah,
or something.
Fear.
Yeah.
Let me in the fucking house.
He played that a little too well.
Yeah,
Oh, is that the one with
me and
Reese Witherspoon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where he's like beating the girlfriend or something?
Yeah.
No,
Like where he's like punching his chest and shit.
That's where they that's where Horrible Bosses 2 or whatever that got he's like.
Oh, she's talking about Philip Seymour Hoffman. Julia's talking about Philip
Oh
Seymour
yeah,
Hoffman
he
in that
was in
movie.
that. Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
in that.
yeah.
He plays
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, creepy.
Yeah.
Kind of chills.
Just kind of play with your balls, please.
Yeah. He played that too well. Shit.
Oh my
We
God.
all know what Hoffman was doing at his house.
Yeah.
Or what was being done to him at his house.
Either way, right?
Yeah.
But no, Mark Wahlberg grew on me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I love Four Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
yeah.
loves Four Brothers.
Not everybody loves Four Brothers.
Well,
Yeah.
they should.
Yeah.
They
They really should because the movie's fucking badass.
I like it when you
But
take
it-
an actor that's good like that and then see him in comedy roles and they're really good.
Oh,
Well, yeah, other guys.
Oh yeah, Ted.
Hilarious.
Ted. I see. I like other guys better than Ted just because.
Yeah.
I love the Ted movies, in
Yeah,
all honesty,
but-
but I'm a diehard Seth MacFarlane fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family Guy, American Dad.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact if you say Seth MacFarlane is making a big motion picture, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pay to
Yeah.
see it more than once.
And I was kind of skeptical when it came to his with the western he did.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
when
thought
he
it
was actually going to act in it, I was like,
Yeah, and I was too, but it actually was
Yeah,
funnier
yeah,
than what I
funny.
thought.
Yeah,
I
he
thought
did.
it was
He did good.
Well, see, with Mark Wahlberg going into comedy, like that other guy was like his first really
Yeah,
big thing.
yeah.
Dude, when he said, he's like, even if you run in the same food chain as me, I would come fucking find you. That shit had me dying.
Yeah, the way he delivers, and I think what it is the way he delivers his lines, and what it is when he gets into it, that Boston accent comes out.
Yeah.
and
he
it
kind of
just-
acts himself.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
roasting
fucking
his-
hilarious.
It's almost like he can't hide it anymore.
Yeah.
you know?
But
But
well, really,
it's like he stops acting at a certain point.
yeah. What really threw me off was when the fact that him and Will Ferrell just played really well off each
Yeah.
other.
Oh yeah.
I didn't expect that to work. Or to be honest, two of the funniest people out of that movie was Samuel L. Jackson and Dwayne Johnson.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Aim for the bushes."
Yeah. Well, they personified that
That badass
buddy cop genre
Yep.
where there's just like
And then that movie killed
ridiculously
it
over
off.
the fucking top. It's just like, hey, how do you justify, destroying, $3 million worth of fucking
of a bank.
of the city just to recover somebody for a few
Pot.
grams of pot.
Yeah, he's like, if I want you to talk, I'll stick my arm up your ass and work your mouth like a puppet. So no, that was great. No, I enjoyed that.
Did you guys get around to seeing that Daddy's Home movie?
Yes, I did. That was actually a
Oh,
letdown.
yeah,
that was a totally letdown.
Really? I thought it was funny.
It
funniest
had its
part-
funny. It had its funny
There's
moments.
moments, but it wasn't just. I think I went in there. I think I went in there with high expectations.
Well, I
because
did
of the
too.
other guys,
I went. Yeah, I went in there thinking, okay, this is Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg going at it again. But again, that was kind of like what we said earlier. For me, all the funny stuff was in the trailers.
It was.
That's just me. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't as good as I hoped it would be.
That's how I feel about I don't know. Have you guys ever seen Trainwreck?
Yeah, I thought that was a good movie. Not as good as I thought. But I thought it was good.
The funniest person out of that movie was John Cena.
Oh yeah,
When he was
Which
in the
church trainer?
Trainwreck
With Amy
it's
Schumer.
like Amy Schumer, like that blonde.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, when he was in the movie theater and he was trying to cuss out that dude and threaten him.
Why is he so funny? You know what? I used to
I
hate
know.
John Cena.
Yeah, but he cracks me the fuck up.
I used to hate John Cena, not because I follow wrestling or anything, which I don't, but it's just he was just. I think it was just because he was everywhere. Yeah. I know what it was. It was those fucking the first two, that movie, The Marine or something.
Yeah, the Marine was.
Oh my god! And I hate to say I watched it beginning to end, and I was just like, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah.
But these little bit parts he keeps doing. He had another movie with some SNL people where he was the drug dealer.
Yeah, no, I don't remember what movie. I know what movie you're talking about. I
Yeah.
don't remember what it was, but
Yeah,
it was pretty funny.
He was fucking hilarious in it. And I was just like,
And Trey, when he was like, "Yeah, you want me to fuck you in the ass?" Like, I was just like, what the
she was just like, stop.
So I don't want that.
He's like, "Do I look like a bitch?"
Yeah, he's actually.
And then he had a little small role in Daddy's Home too.
We all
Yeah.
got
Oh,
John
yeah.
Cena at the end of that.
Yeah,
movie.
I did not see that coming at all.
Those
That's
videos.
what brought me back around. That's actually what made me start liking him. Was those stupid. Was that pod, I think it was a podcast or no, it was a radio show
where they
prank
called
called that lady with that John Cena shit. That
That
was
shit had me
fucking
dying.
hilarious.
We should find that and play that.
Oh yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
This
Yeah,
said there will never be wrestling in this fucking house.
I want to know so much about that backstory. I gotta know what the
Yeah.
fuck. It had to have been the kids broke something or hurt each other in some way or something.
See your phone real quick.
And I was just, I couldn't fucking.
The
Yeah.
video for that.
Yeah.
It was fucking hilarious.
Can I bum one of those?
Yeah, go ahead.
We smoke during our podcast.
Hell yeah! Come on now, John Wayne. You
It's the John Wayne Safe House.
John Wayne didn't smoke. Yeah,
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's a tough one.
All right, so we'll give you a little taste of this John Cena prank
First
call.
off, I love those prank calls. I just want to know how they get them to work so perfectly well.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It's
they keep
trial and
people
error.
on the fucking phone though.
Yeah.
Trial and error.
Because I would hang the fuck up if someone John.
Well, this
Cena-
lady does.
Yeah.
She hangs
Oh
up.
yeah, and then they call back, and they're dumb for answering again.
Mhm.
Wildlife rescue workers.
Uh-oh.
trust
Oh, this is-
And
dogs.
that's another
this-
thing I gotta complain about
Get
YouTube.
gentle.
Fuck you, YouTube
Well,
ads.
always skipping
Yeah,
ads.
check it out.
Always.
But not even that. But then there's some of them they don't give you the option.
Hello?
I have just one question for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what? Who's this?
Are you ready for this Sunday night when WWE Champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE Super Slam? Right now you can order this awesome pay-per-view event for just $59.99.
I'm sorry, no, there is not any chance in hell that we're ever going to have wrestling in the house again. Thank you, but no. Have a good day. Hello?
And goodbye to anyone standing in John Cena's way when he takes on 6 men in a steel cage shoots and ladders match.
Shoots and ladders match.
Order now and save $10 with a low price of just $49.99.
Sir, you guys just called me, and as I mentioned before, we're not ordering this, so please stop calling my house. Thank you and goodbye.
Right back at it again.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Champ?
Who?
Champ? Is Champ there?
Who is Champ?
That question will be answered in a second. WWE
Hey, sir?
taking on
Quit
Sheamus,
calling my house.
The Undertaker,
Quit calling me.
CM Punk, and even Triple H and The Big Show in a spit-swapping makeout match. WWE Super Slam.
Hello? Hello? Can you stop screaming in your little sirens and whatever that is? Can you knock it off for 5 seconds? Not interested. Stop calling my fucking house.
I just can't believe she keeps answering the fucking phone.
That's what I'm saying. Like she brought it on herself. You
Yeah.
know,
Hello?
I'm watching you.
Listen.
Excuse me?
That's exactly what The Undertaker told John Cena. Will he be able to take the belt from the mightiest champion in WWE history at this weekend's WWE Super Slam?
Stop calling my house before I see your number. I will track you down and absolutely tear you
Ladder.
in pieces. Do you understand me?
Listen to them just in the background still going on.
Crazy motherfucker.
This is not real shit, what did he say?
Now, no wrestling, no super motherfucking slam is happening in this house.
Super motherfucking slam.
That's what they should have called it.
I swear to Jesus, if this is those wrestling again.
Okay, good morning. Hi, I'm just calling this morning to ask if you're a supporter of the United States military.
Oh my God, I apologize. We've been getting calls all morning. I apologize, and yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, I am.
Great. Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
And his name is John Cena. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots to asses this
Are you
weekend.
kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I can't even handle it. I can't
But you gotta give him props. Like, I would give him props to his baseball for the goddamn.
Available right now at a low price of only $39.99.
His name is John Cena.
I can't believe you're still calling me. I'm about to lose my
She's crying on the phone, man.
I swear I'm about to call the police. Hello. You have a collect call from. Will you accept the charges? Oh, your mother. Listen, stop calling. Is listening not your strong suit? It's pretty sure it is, but you're not hearing me. Shut your beaten down brain from SummerSlam.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm not. I don't care if they're $59, $49, $39, I don't want it. It won't happen. It's not coming on my TV again. It won't be allowed in this house. You understand me? No, I don't want to be wrestling here in this house. These are going through closets and taking out T-shirts and burning them and calling the police and telling you that you're harassing me. Stop it now. And I'm calling the police. Good luck
Oh
to
my
you.
God.
Have a nice day. Yourself.
Jesus Christ.
She's gonna be
God.
medicated.
Hold on.
Are you
Marie,
okay?
Marie,
Yeah.
this is the Z Morning Zoo radio
Hi.
show on Z104.
She,
How are
she
you?
still wasn't, even after that, she still wasn't
What?
fucking happy
We've
about
been-
it.
She
So-
says what?
We've been phone scamming you. Your husband.
I got one I want to play.
I wish they would have just played like they would have played that song still in the background.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You've just been phone scammed.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one has a little bit of an explanation to the beginning of it, so I don't need to bring it in or anything like that.
Tom Mabe was our guest last week. Yes, he will. A request for this. He has a little stunt that he does. He leaves a tape recorder by his phone, and when the phone rings, he hits the button. And if it's a telemarketer, he records the call. Puts him on a little bit. And I thought we'd give this one a listen.
Hello? Yes, can I speak with Tom Mabe? Who's calling? This is Mike with You've been selected to receive a complete digital satellite system for free. With this, you're going to... let me ask you something. Did you know Tom Mabe? Were you a friend of his? No, I'm not. I'm just calling to... hold that thought. Hold on 1 second, all right? Hey, guys, get really good pictures of the body. Yeah, dust everything down for prints. Mike, you there? Yeah. Let me bring you up to speed. You've actually called a murder scene. Mr. Mabe is no longer with us. Officer Clark, I'm conducting a homicide investigation. I want to ask you a series of questions. First of all, what was the nature of the business you had with Tom Mabe? I had no business with him. I'm sorry to bother. No, hey, hold on. Look, I want to ask you to stay on the phone. This call's already been traced, and we may need you to come in for further questioning. You don't understand. I'm just calling on... No, look, you don't understand. Unless you want to be charged with obstruction of justice, it's imperative you keep your ass on the phone, Mike. No, look, we'll get your supervisor in a second here. First of all, give me your whereabouts. I'm at work. You're at work? Yes. You being a smartass? No, sir. Let me put it to you this way, Mike. Say I wanted to mail your ass a letter. What would I have to write on the outside of that envelope to assure the mailman would deliver it right to your ass? Geographically speaking, Mike, where is work? 40 minutes. Wilton, Colorado. There, hold on. That's... Yes, sir. Mike, hold on 1 second, all right? Yes, sir. Get the Louisville Police Department Homicide Division on the phone. Yeah, give them this information. They can tell he's being sought in connection with a fatal shooting and aggravated robbery. How did you know Mr. Mabe again? Hey, you're calling the Littleton Police
You know my
Department?
friends, but there's a bunch out there too.
I'm
Like,
hundreds of miles away. I don't even know the guy. I'm in
they've claimed to like the cow that she's gonna get her cheating.
Where were you last night between the hours of 8 and 10? I'm not feeling real comfortable by any of this. Have you even ever spoken with Mr. Mabe, Mike? No, I haven't. I don't even know the guy. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Okay. Calm down. Hold on. Look, just back up. I got one more question for you, Mike. As you well know, I'm sure Mr. May was a flaming homosexual. I don't want to embarrass you or nothing, but are you a gay lover? What? No. What the hell kind of a question? Look, either way, that's okay. I still know there's a lot of you gay people in the closet. Like I said, I haven't thought about myself, you know. Say I was in Las Vegas or something, a couple drinks, cute little Mexican midget.
Why did Joe make us listen to
I don't
this?
know, man. And then he just left. I think it's it's done. It's done for the next video. That was a good one.
I don't know what to think about that.
That's an intense ass prank, man. If you called and you thought that you called in the middle of an investigation or like a homicide, you know?
Jesus Christ.
That's intense. That was intense as fuck. Wow. That's awesome. Hey, I mean, that's something we can ask the listeners. Has any of you guys ever prank called, and what's your best story? And you post it on our wall.
Yeah, let us know. I mean,
maybe we'll bring up the story and, you know, if we think it's funny or not.
Man, I can't even remember the last time I prank called somebody. I remember back when those soundboards used to be.
Yeah, you mean the fake numbers or something like that, where like you could call and like it was like Chris Tucker yelling at you.
Yeah, exactly. Or you go to like a website and you can just have a bunch of movies.
Yeah, and just
like
make
a bunch of
them
movie
call someone.
quotes. There was one we used to use. It was a Samuel L. Jackson soundboard, and you lead them into it, and they'd inevitably just end up saying what, and then you got the lines like "Say what again?
Oh,
say what one more goddamn time." And shit was fucking fun. But yeah, hashtag all podcasts matter. You know, leave us some comments, leave us some topics, something that you would like covered. I mean, we're having a bit of a conversational piece tonight.
Yeah.
So we enjoy all the comments that you guys leave. We
enjoy just the interaction. That's what makes the show what it
right.
is.
Right. You know, and we feed off of it. You know, obviously, I mean, we're going to talk whether you want us to or not. But
yeah, it's not like we're going to sit here on dead air and be like, anybody going to comment?
Yeah, I mean, throw us something out on the Facebook page. You know, something you want to hear us talk about, something that maybe you don't want to talk about with other people, but you want us to talk about it for you. Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about the homework.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for
Darius to be here on that.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for Darius to get out of rehab next week, so we talked about a movie that we wanted to cover last week.
So if you haven't watched it yet, you have some more time to watch it. And that way, maybe if you want to understand what we're talking about for the review purposes wise.
Yeah, movie's High Rise. It's on Netflix. You know, check it out. It's
different.
It's a movie.
It's different.
It's a movie. But also, you know, if Netflix in particular, you know, they have a reputation for having these movies that not many people know about, and you end up watching them and they end up being incredible movies. We want to know, you know, what you've come across on Netflix. You know, movies that you probably never would have watched, you know, by choice, but
you're bored one day and you're just like, let's check it the fuck out.
Yeah, you end up running out of stuff to watch on Netflix. You've binge watched everything from Orange is the New Black, you know, to
Daredevil,
to Daredevil or whatever. But yeah, let us know some of those movies you've come across. You know, where we just like watching movies.
Yeah, I like watching movies and TV.
This isn't even for the show. I just want some good movies to watch.
What's the best movie that you've ever came across on Netflix? That you can...
On Netflix that I probably never would have seen.
Yeah, never would have, like, if it was at the theaters next to another movie that you want to see, you wouldn't have chosen it over anything. What's a movie you'd watch on Netflix?
That's
that
a
you watched
one.
on Netflix that you would like?
Yeah, I've got Joey joining us again. What we were getting at is, you know, movies that you've come across on Netflix that you would not have watched by any other means, but you just didn't have anything else to do, and you just come across a movie that ends up being awesome.
Mine is usually documentaries.
Right.
You know, and I ended up watching a documentary about Irish pubs. It was kind of boring, but they delved into like their history of it and why it's so important to them, and I found it interesting.
So you like documentaries and stuff like that? Did you check out the show Making a Murderer?
I never finished it.
I finished it. It got you hooked because you just. Do you think the guy was innocent?
As far as I got, I thought it was just a big fucking conspiracy against the guy.
It definitely seems that way. So, Joe, I would definitely recommend it to you, man.
I'm going to check that out.
It's like 10 episodes, about hour-long episodes. It's pretty good. They're actually making a season 2 because the dude still hasn't got out of jail yet.
So season 2 is going to be about him, too?
It's about his appeal process, I guess, so it's still going on.
Wait a minute. Is it the guy who his family had a junkyard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, you watch it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Do you think he was innocent?
No. I think he did that shit.
Everything, to me, it makes you want to believe there's a conspiracy against him, but again, I haven't finished it, so I'm kind of hoping, like, if I end up finishing it, that it ends up him being guilty, but since they're doing a season 2, I guess, and it's his appeal process, why would he need to appeal it, though?
He's trying to still get out.
Why would his nephew or whatever come forth and admit to murder for no reason?
No, I understand that, but
You know what I mean?
they're
So-
saying that he was led on.
Oh, well.
I mean, kind of he was with the way the cops interrogated him. But
Yeah.
they're also saying that Brandon Dassey was also mentally challenged.
Oh,
So-
yeah, he was a little slow.
Yeah. So.
Okay, Julia just left us another comment, bringing up that flick Old Boy. You and I were just talking about that the other day, Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about?
Not the American one. She's
the Japanese
the
one.
one. I think that one's on Netflix, actually,
Both
isn't
of
it?
them are now, yeah. I think. Well, no, they took the American one off and put the Japanese one on.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up.
Yeah,
It's a fucked up movie.
well, yeah. I mean, that movie. It's shock value. You know.
Yeah.
It's,
So it has the shock. What do you find? The twists and turns in those movies. I thoroughly enjoyed it, man.
yeah.
I enjoyed it. It's just a messed up movie.
Well, yeah. I mean, I kind of have a penchant for those weird movies that are
Oh,
just
of
sick
course.
for the sake of being sick.
Yeah.
But,
So like the Human Centipede and shit. You like that?
to be absolutely 100% honest, I have not seen the Human Centipede. I just know about it from what everybody's talking about,
Everyone just spoiled it
and from the episode of South Park.
for you. The Human Centipede.
Centipede?
Yeah.
What about the movie Tusk? Has anybody seen that?
Tusk
Yeah,
was.
I like Tusk.
I could go on about
Shit.
Tusk, man.
Tusk was awesome.
Tusk was my jam.
So,
First off, I
okay.
really like the old man because I don't know if you guys ever saw Red State.
Red State. He was incredible in Red
yeah,
State.
and he was
too.
incredible in Tusk.
But going to Tusk, a few months back, well, it was April actually, I went up to Iowa City and I saw Kevin Smith speak.
Uh-huh.
He's the writer and director of Tusk.
Uh-huh.
Well, he's not an exaggeration. He spoke for 5 hours straight. Wasn't bored once, but he talked for a good hour and a half about Tusk, and some of the stuff he was talking about on how these ideas came to be, you know, and how he got Johnny Depp to be in the movie, and all. It was enlightening to say the least. But
see, that was a nice surprise because I didn't even know Johnny Depp was going to be in it.
No, nobody really
saw,
did. I don't
what was
think.
his name? Jacques what? I can't remember.
I can't pronounce his name.
But yeah.
But he.
It was a weird.
If you haven't seen Tusk, I mean, I'm not gonna try not to spoil it for you. I mean, too much.
About a dude who tries to turn another dude into a fucking walrus.
Yeah, this man is attempting to turn a human being into a walrus, and I will say straight up, it's probably the stupidest fucking movie I've ever seen, but it's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Kevin Smith actually he was talking about it when I went up to Iowa City. His wife said something like this is the most horrifying thing I've ever read, but I can't look away. Like it's a page turner. You know, like you have to know what happens next.
Yeah.
You know, it's got a lot of really good actors in it too. Justin Long is in it. He's
a lot of people think he's a hit or miss, but he does really good in that movie.
I like Justin Long, but what's that kid's name from The Sixth Sense?
Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah, Joel Osment is in it as well. They basically they're a couple of guys. They have their own podcast, and they go and
so
they.
none of us can go to Canada.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're going to lose somebody.
I'm not going to fucking Canada.
Not after some guy who's all like, will you come stay with me for a night?
Not after seeing that movie, but check it out if you get the chance. You know, chances are you're probably not gonna like it.
No,
but
I wouldn't say that. They're not
no,
going to expect it.
let's be real. Let's be real. They're probably not gonna like the movie. But I will say you will be interested, and you will want to know what's going on next and what's going to happen next. It's the first in a trilogy of movies, actually.
Yep. Because he has a new movie coming out that's part of it. It's called Yoga Hosers.
Yoga Hosers is part 2.
Yep.
And it's all in the same universe. You know, they're all connected in some way. Johnny Depp is in it playing the same guy again. Yep. But
this one's about the two girls that you see in Tusk. The two
they have like a 5-10 minute part in it,
which is Johnny Depp's daughter
and Kevin Smith's daughter.
Okay.
But the premise of the movie, from what I know so far, is these two girls, they're gas station attendants, and they have to fight an army of these little things. They're called, they're half bratwurst, half Nazis. They're called Bratzies.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's compelling, right? But then a third movie is going to come out at some point. It's called Moose Jaws.
It's about killer moose.
Yeah, Moose Jaws.
Moose is terrifying anyway.
Yeah, Meese.
Meese?
But
is that the plural version?
That's my plural version. It's called the True North trilogy, I guess. But I mean, check out that Tusk flick though if you get the chance. I'll have the trailer posted on the page. It's got some comedic value to it, but it's kind of, I mean, it's terrifying.
Could be kind of as like a comedy horror.
Yeah,
sure.
it's definitely a horror comedy in my opinion. Spoiler alert for Moose Jaws, though. Kevin Smith actually, again, at that thing I went to in Iowa City, he was talking about it. And Jay and Silent Bob are actually going to be in it as Jay and Silent Bob. And they die. They die. So
that's just, well, so that comes out obviously after the next Clerks.
It'll be a while.
Mallrats.
I know Yoga Hosers just did... it's either in theaters now or it did like a limited premiere type thing.
I think it was a limited premiere.
And of course there were no theaters around here showing it.
No.
But I would have paid to see it, that's for sure.
We're not cool enough.
No, not Des Moines. Iowa City probably got it though.
Probably.
But yeah, we'll probably wrap it up here. It's been a night. We've had some technical difficulties. I mean,
we'll have all that ironed out. Well, that won't happen again.
Yeah. Also, again, going back to the prank calls, if you guys have some prank calls that you want to tell us about, post them on our wall.
Yeah.
For sure. Love hearing about your prank call.
Also, cult movies. Also, going back to that topic, let us know what you think. You know, movies that have recently come out that could end up being cult movies in the future. We're going to build on this next time around.
Don't forget about the Blair Witch.
Blair Witch camping trip. It is September 23rd, correct? September 24th?
23rd.
September
at
23rd.
3. I won't be there at 3. I know everyone else will.
You don't have to be there at 3. That's what time I'm. 3. Yeah, that's what time I'm going to get there. So if you want to see me setting up tents and shit, come on out at 3.
You want to help out?
Yeah,
help out. Yeah, it goes a long way.
Yeah, it costs $10, you know, and then we're gonna.
And the cost, you pay for your own movie ticket.
Yeah, you pay for your own movie ticket. So I've already downloaded the first Blair Witch. We'll watch while we're camping. The second Blair Witch, which might not happen, but
whoever's, I don't know how many people are going yet. Now, how are we going to watch that stuff?
Well, I got a laptop. You got a laptop?
We do.
Yeah.
And I also want to bring up that if you want it, I'm thinking about renting a projector.
Oh, okay.
I know somebody that does it for like $100.
Yep.
Okay.
So. Yep. We're gonna have it out there. It's not gonna be like a bunch of guys sitting around a laptop screen. We're gonna.
I mean, we can all cuddle.
I mean, I'm down to cuddle. Joey's.
Yeah, I know.
Joey's.
I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
I'm pretty warm.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't pay for camping gear. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, and speaking of camping gear, I mean, I got the tents. We're gonna supply the food and everything. So the only thing you have to bring is a pillow, sleeping bag,
and if you want to bring your own tent, you can.
Yeah, if you want to bring your own tent, you can. Yeah.
But you don't have to.
I definitely have enough tents.
Yep, so then we got that, and then also, we set a date for the Villisca House, right?
No,
it's coming November,
right?
Okay. We are going to be renting out the Villisca Axe Murder House, and we will be broadcasting all night from the house. So you're gonna see and hear everything we see and hear.
Yeah, we're actually gonna have video up for that, right?
Yeah, yep, we're gonna have video up for it, live broadcast. You know, it's gonna be a night-long podcast. You know, you're gonna see everything we do.
And you guys are all you guys are all more than welcome to come.
Yep.
It does cost, it's like $48 or something like that per person to go. But it will be on a Sunday in November, and we'll have an exact date here shortly.
Yep, we're getting everything
Panned out.
We're getting everything booked up right now. As far as that goes, I mean, big thing that I'm really after, for the Villisca House is we want to know what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna, if it ends up being, the people that own the house, they're putting on a show for everybody, we're gonna debunk it.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing. They give us the key and then they leave.
Yeah.
Do they leave?
Yeah, they leave, and then they're like, just leave the key here, and then when you leave.
But we're basically going to figure out.
We will find out.
It's going to happen. So
we will.
If there's some shady shit going on there, we're gonna out the Villisca Axe Murder House.
Yes, sir.
And if it's real, you'll know it's real.
Yeah, you'll hear one of us scream.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably Sam.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey,
I won't be me.
Hey,
hold that shit in.
It's okay to scream.
I'll hold it in.
You're just not allowed. You're just not allowed to scream until I finish. But,
all right, guys. Well,
thanks for listening tonight, guys. It's been another episode of All Podcasts Matter. Keep checking the Facebook page for updates. Topics. We're gonna keep some stuff going for you.
John Wayne's basement's freaking me the fuck out.
Yeah, at this point, the John Wayne safe house has been compromised, so we gotta get the fuck out of here. But,
I gotta go back to rehab, man. I gotta get back.
Yeah, Sam's insurance isn't gonna pay for the treatment if he doesn't go back. But
all right, see you guys later. Thank you so much.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Zach Blackwell.
I'm Joe the Bouncer.
Sam Sherrod.
Peace.